Hey everyone, it's Karen with Yes Please PaperCrafts, and in this video I'm going to be playing around with this layout. I want to make some changes to it, just kind of wanted to do something fun with some mixed media, and so I wanted to kind of make the pictures and the embellishments stand out a little bit more from this busy background. And I created this layout, I finished it yesterday when I was in an online crop with a bunch of people in my Facebook group. And then afterwards, I was looking at it, I was thinking, wow, this is really cute, but it's super busy. And this layout, I used a Hip Kit Club from August, and it had a lot of their exclusive Hip Kit Club products. And one of the things that was in there was this really cute thicker set, and it's exclusive chipboard die cuts, and they're very thick, and it's called Awesome Life. So I thought that was really cool, and I used quite a few pieces from the chipboard. I also used some puffy letters that they had. This is a blue puffy alphabet sticker, also from Awesome Life. That's for my title. My title is Dream Closet. This picture is of my closet in my house. Oops. Crafty Land. This picture is of my house or my master closet in my bedroom in my house in Texas where I used to live, and that was like my dream closet, and I don't live there anymore, but I had this picture, and so I thought I would go ahead and do a scrapbook page just kind of to remember my dream closet. And it was funny because this was an IKEA pack system, and my mom was living with me at the time, and she helped me put it together, and we put all of this together all by ourselves, and so it was quite an accomplishment, and I was super happy with this closet. And I'll give y'all a closer up look of my closet that I had in that house. Yeah, I missed that closet. Okay, so yeah, the title is Dream Closet, and I love the chipboard and the different, these are different ephemera pieces that came in the kit as well. And I have this, all of these pieces left over, but this was all that was in there. And isn't this one little die cut? It says Adorbs. Isn't that the most adorable little puppy? I love that. So I think that the Hip Kit Club, it was a really fun kit to have, very bright and vibrant colors, and very fun. Now also I wanted to include some bows. I used this bow die that my friend Joanne Bartel gave me, and so I made all of these little bows. I had such a good time making these bows in the crop, and they're just so cute and so tiny. So I just love the bows, and I did add 3 bows onto my layout. I have one here on top of the Ooh La La, and then there's one over here by the little suitcase, and then one up here on top of the jacket. Now, the other thing that I used on this layout was some Nuvo drops. I used Nuvo drops. I don't know if I used all of these colors. Maybe I did. I put them in the middle of the flowers, and so I used a bunch of Nuvo drops. Now, one of the things I want to do is I want to come back with some white Nuvo drops. So I'm going to use this as well, but I'm going to do it at the very end. And I want to add a little bit more detail back into some of the flowers, because when I added the Nuvo drop to this flower and this one, it kind of lost some of the detail that was in there. They had like little white spots, and so I want to add some of that back, but still have some of the texture and kind of the three-dimensional look of the Nuvo drops. Okay, so my plan is that I'm going to use some gesso, and have this Vicky Bouton gesso, and I did pick this up at Tuesday Mornings. And so this was a while back, but I've seen it there not too long ago, so they might still have this there. And if you're wanting to just try out some mixed media, this is a really good one to get because it's a very small jar. I also am going to try out some of this Heidi Swapp acrylic paint. It's a white paint, and Joanne suggested that maybe I splatter some of this paint on my layout. And so I'm going to use the gesso, like kind of like Missy Whidden does in some of her layouts, where she takes the gesso and just puts it around things to kind of fade out something. I'm going to try that. I'm going to splatter some of the white paint, and I'm hoping that is going to tone this down. And so let's go ahead and try it out and see what happens. I'm also going to be using this, this is a Art Basics, it's a mixed media brush. It's like rubber on the end, and it's really awesome for using with gesso. And so yeah, I've used it quite a bit, you can tell. Yeah, I need to go clean my tools one of these days. So let's see if we can get into this. I might go ahead and just film this and then speed it up and kind of talk about it a little bit because I really can't talk and scrap at the same time. And I'm just going to go ahead and concentrate on doing this, and maybe I will do a voiceover and share the finished layout with you at the end. Okay, so I'm going to start by just taking some of the gesso and putting it around the picture. And I was having a little bit of trouble because my brush did not fit into that jar. But I just decided to use my finger because I thought that would be a better way. I had to lift things up and go under them, and it just was a little bit easier. Now, I had to go ahead and take my title off because I wanted to kind of mute that orange down that was underneath the title so that I could kind of make the title stand out a little bit more. And I'm going all around the picture and underneath the embellishments. I didn't take everything off of the layout. I did take the title off, and I think one or two flowers just so I could have a little bit more room to spread this gesso around. And I thought this came out really good. Now the paper that I'm using is from the Hit Kit Club, and the paper already had a mixed media background look to it, and so I'm just going on top of that paper and just doing some more mixed media on top of it. I think that's one of the really cool things about using papers like this is that you could leave them as they are, or you could just go and do some more mixed media and add to it. Now, Joanne had suggested that I use some acrylic paint to create some white splatters. And when I was doing this, I had to laugh at myself because I was doing this so wrong. That paint was going everywhere. I got it all over everything. And so I'm going to grab a box and put this layout into a box and try it that way. And so I hadn't done mixed media in a while, and I guess you could kind of tell from looking at this. You see how the paint is going onto the box? It's not even going on the layout. And that is because I'm tapping the brush from underneath instead of tapping it on top. I should have been tapping the brush on top of the brush to make the paint fly down, and instead I was doing it backwards, and that paint, yeah, I had to laugh at myself because it was just everywhere. It took me a long time to clean that up afterwards too. I didn't realize how much paint was going all over my table and all over the things that were on my table. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and add the embellishments back, and I'm moving some of the flowers around. I just kind of wanted to add an additional flower, and I wanted to put some more purple over there on the left side of the layout and the yellow down at the bottom. So I moved those flowers around, and now I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down now that I have decided that's where they're going to go. Okay, the other thing that I'm going to do is put some enamel dots, and I'm going to be using the Nuvo crystal drops, and I'm trying out the different colors here. I had 5 different colors. I had a purple, a blue, orange, and a yellow, and I think I decided not to use the pink because it was a glitter dot, and I wanted all the dots to be more like enamel dots. And so I'm just going to go through and scatter these dots around. Now, I love the Nuvo drops. They're really a lot of fun. The only thing that I don't like about them is that you have to commit to where you're going to put them, which is really difficult for me to do. And so I was really struggling with trying to figure out where to put them to make it look good. So, but I love the effect of using the Nuvo drops, and really a lot of fun to put these on my layout. Okay, so once I got all that on there, one of the things that happened when I was putting the paint splatters on was that I got some paint onto the jacket that had the word cool, and when I was trying to get that paint off, I ripped the paper a little bit, and the C and cool I kind of like, I know when you get your paper wet and then you rub it and it kind of starts to pill up. And so I grabbed a couple of pens and I just went over the word cool with these pens, made it a little bit darker, and I fixed that mistake. And I thought that came out really cool because it did make the word cool stand out so much more on this jacket. I'm also going to use that pen to trace around some of the parts on the suitcase that got covered up by the white paint. And then I was looking at this and I thought, well, the camera it doesn't have any black in it. I'm just going to go ahead and add some lines to the camera and just kind of make that stand out a little bit more. And I love the way that looked on my layout. Now here's some close-ups. Now the close-ups are before I added the black pen, and so you can kind of see there that it wasn't on the camera, and it also had not fixed the jacket yet. Now I do have a video clip of my two dogs, Bella and Lilybell, so y'all stick around if you want to see them. And that's all I have. So I hope you enjoyed this little scrapbook process video. And if you did, please give this video a like. And if you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe. I would love to have you join my channel. So y'all take care, have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Doing? Hi, Lilybell. What's you doing? Are you being good? You were a bad girl last night, weren't you? She was out there running around in the backyard at 2 o'clock in the morning, barking at I don't know what. I know. Hi, girls. What y'all up to? Are y'all being good? No, you're not being good? Yeah. Oh, you telling on Lilybell? Oh, that's not nice. Say, Lilybell and Bella were outside in the yard. I forgot to shut the doggy door, and they were out there barking. I know. And I had to go out in the backyard and get them to come inside. And Bella was really good, and she came in. Yeah, you came in right away. But Lilybell wouldn't come inside, and so I had to go get the flashlight and run around the backyard looking for Lilybell. My backyard is really large. So I was out there looking for her, and then I went back in the house thinking, well, maybe she went back inside. And I'm calling for her, and she didn't come. And then I went back outside around the garage, and the gate was open, and she was in the front yard. I called to her to get her to come in, and she would not come. So I had to go back in the house and get dressed, go out the front door, and she came right up to me, so I was really mad at her. She made me get dressed and go out there, and then she came right to me. All right, are y'all going to say anything about what you did? Miss Bella, are you going to say hi? Are y'all just going to pout because I told on you? Look at them. They're like mad. Are you mad because I told the whole world what you did? Bella, are you going to talk to me? Bella? Hello? Okay, I guess that's it. Are you going to talk to me? Yeah, I know, she was a bad girl. But you were good. You were a very good girl. Yeah. Yes, you were. Uh-huh, I agree. Yes, you were very good. And you came in right away. You did. Uh-huh. I know. I know, Lilybell. Okay, that's enough of that. I know Lilybell doesn't always listen. She has her own ways. I know, she's always getting y'all into trouble. She's always getting you into trouble. What you think, Lilybell? Are you the one getting everybody in trouble? Are you the one? She's like, who, me? Looking all innocent over there. She is the one. Uh-huh. Yeah. Bella's telling all kinds of stories. Yeah. Yeah, you're telling all kinds of stories. She got you into trouble. So you're going to tell everybody hi? So can you tell everybody hi? That was kind of rude. Bella, can you tell everybody hi? Can you say hi, everybody? Nope. Where are you going? Y'all not going to say hi? Would you say hi if I gave you a treat? Can you say hi? Say woof woof. Okay. Was that a hi? Bella, can you speak? All right. Okay, she's like, hurry up, Mama. I said hi. Let's go. Okay, can you say bye? Okay, she says bye, everyone. Have an awesome week. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.